Hello friends, welcome to today's video. I'm Jeanette with Vivo Vintage Designs. I am in the process of tidying up my studio and refilling some of my paints, and I thought I would take this opportunity to talk to you about what to expect on my, that's not what I wanted to do. Daniel Smith, not, okay, that's good enough. What to expect on my channel in the next year. So when I started this channel, I had absolutely no expectations. I posted a video, I had no idea what I was doing, and I had a lovely reaction and lots of views, and I started to get a little bit more daring and not just videotaping, but actually speaking and explaining what I was doing, and my channel started to grow. And currently I have almost 10,000 subscribers, which is not a huge number in comparison to other artists, but it's amazing and huge to me, because never in a million years did I expect that my channel would grow and that I would have so many followers and such a lovely community. I have followers that write me, message me constantly, asking me for advice and asking me for my opinion on a painting. And I can't tell you how much that means to me and how much I enjoy hearing from all of you and being able to respond and possibly be helpful. I've made some wonderful friendships and I am extremely thankful. So I started out a long time ago working with acrylic paint, and I did a few acrylic paintings. I did a couple of art shows, sold a few pieces, and then I started playing around with watercolor. And at the time I only had one child. By the way, today's his 33rd birthday, so happy birthday, Anthony. And then I had my daughter, and once I had my daughter, that was it. I was not able to paint anymore. I had to dedicate myself to raising my children, and my time was no longer my own, which was fine. I was very thankful for my children, and I'm also thankful that, that now that they are older and out on their own, I have been able to find the time to paint and to do what I really enjoy. So I started out with alcohol ink once I got back into painting, and there were not a lot of videos out there, so I decided that I was going to learn it and then pass on what I've learned. And I had no expectations. I had no idea what I was doing when I posted my very first video on YouTube, and I didn't even speak. It was just a silent video, and I had such a lovely reaction that I was inspired to do more videos and actually speak and explain the process. And that got me such a wonderful reaction. Everyone was so kind and had so many questions, and it inspired me to do more. And at this point, I have nearly 10,000 subscribers. I think I've been at this for possibly a year or two now, possibly 2 or 3 years. I'm not even sure anymore. And I have introduced now watercolor. And that was quite a journey because, as I said, I picked it up when my children were young, and then I had to stop, and I really didn't know too much about it. There was no YouTube at the time. And again, when I started, it was like starting from scratch. So I think that I've done pretty well. I'm pretty proud of some of my paintings, and I still have a lot to learn. And as an artist, I always want to learn more. I want to do more, know more, learn more, and then teach more. So this year, I'm introducing gouache. So I did purchase this palette on Amazon, and when I first decide to try something new, I always buy an inexpensive version so that I can give it a try, see if it's something that works for me, and If I enjoy it, then I will go ahead and purchase a better quality set. So this set, I think there was a coupon where I got 25% off. So I think that maybe I paid $15 for this set, or even less. Anyway, it's by Artex, and it's gouache, 18 colors. The palette comes in different colors. I forget, there was blue and pink and green possibly. So this is like a jelly gouache, and I'm going to play with it. And when I do, I'll be sure to record so that you can see how I do and how I progress. And then because I don't want to use my good watercolor brushes on this, I did order a set on Amazon, of course. And this is by Artify. And I don't think I paid more than $20 for this set. And it comes in this really nice case. And it comes with these sponges and one of these guys, I can't think of the name right now, but there's I think 15 brushes, and they are, from what I read, the research I did about gouache, they don't recommend using your good watercolor brushes because the bristles are very soft, and the way this paint works, even though it's very much like watercolor, it is an opaque version of watercolor. So there is a learning curve to it, and it does not apply the same as watercolor. And it's similar, I think it's a marriage between watercolor and acrylic, because it goes on like acrylic does. However, if you leave it on your palette, you can reactivate it with water, whereas you can't do that with acrylic. And it is similar in that way to watercolor. However, watercolor is transparent and gouache is not transparent in the same capacity. So I still have a lot to learn, and I will be playing with it and sharing that with you. But I thought I'd share that with you because I will be introducing this to my channel as well this year. Nope, that doesn't go there. This stuff goes in here. So I did swatch out my colors so far. That's as far as I've gotten today. I plan to play with this a little bit and see what I can come up with. And hopefully my past experience with acrylic paint and my current experience with watercolor will help me master gouache as well. So I hope that you are all enjoying my channel. And if there's ever anything that I can help you with, any questions regarding any techniques, anything at all, I'm always happy to answer your questions. And I do read every single comment, and I am able currently to respond to all the comments and all the questions. And as my channel grows, I hope to be able to continue to do that because my interaction with my followers is really, really important to me. So if it takes me a day or so, please don't think I'm ignoring you. I do have a job, and I work in an accounting department doing collections, the dreaded collections. But I really enjoy what I do. So that takes up a lot of time, and I try to dedicate as much time, free time as I have to my paintings. So thank you all for being so loyal and for following me, for all the wonderful comments. This channel could not be possible without you. And I want you to know that I appreciate and am extremely thankful for every single one of you. I don't want you to think that I take it for granted. This is not just a hobby for me. I really enjoy this, and I get a lot of pleasure out of teaching what I learned, because I know that when I was learning the alcohol ink, for instance, there's a ton of videos on watercolor, but when I started with the alcohol ink, there was not many videos. A lot of people either weren't familiar with YouTube at the time or didn't want to share. And everything I learned by trial and error. And I promised myself that when I felt comfortable with the alcohol inks, that I would be sure to share everything I learned for people who found themselves in the same situation as I did. I know there's a lot of artists that don't like to share their techniques, and I respect that. However, I want to teach. I want you to be able to do what I do and to feel confident in what you're doing, and I want to be helpful. I don't have classes that I charge money for. Everything I teach for free. So you all make that very possible for me. And let's see what this new year brings. If you have any thoughts on something you would like to see me do this year on my YouTube channel, please leave it in the comments. I would really like to know your suggestions and possibly give it a try, either with alcohol ink or with watercolor. And let's see how I do with gouache before you start giving me suggestions for gouache. Once I master the gouache, then we can take suggestions for that. But that's about it. So again, thank you all so much for being such loyal followers and subscribers on not just YouTube, but my Facebook page, Vivo Vintage Designs. If you don't follow me on my Facebook page, do so. I post a lot of paintings that I don't do videos for, and some short videos on there as well. And if you are one of my followers and you give one of my tutorials a try, I would love to see how you do. I can't tell you how much it means to me when you all share your paintings with me on my Facebook page. You can always drop a picture of your painting in the comment section of the video, of the tutorial on my Facebook page. I really enjoy interacting with all of you and seeing how you do. And again, if you have any questions, if you feel that you're doing what I suggested, but it's not working for you, what are you doing wrong? Let me know. I'll answer your questions and try to help you as best I can. So thank you again for being a part of my life. This is one of the most satisfying parts of my life, is making these videos and sharing what I learn and getting your feedback. It really does mean a lot to me. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.